The Jocko podcast reveals the human character. I was listening to a podcast with Tony, BTF, one of Jocko's brothers who served with him, and enlisted warrior. And two things that come to mind are both of them agreeing that the best ideas should rise to the top. And again, I recommend you listen to the Jocko podcast on the YouTubes. It's made me tear up more than once, seeing the beauty of the human character. And when I talk shit, I'm not excusing myself. I hold myself 1,000% accountable for it. This exact spot where I'm at. So I wouldn't think that I'm cutting myself slack or anyone else slack. But when he had said that, when they had discussed that, he let the best ideas rise to the top. And as a matter of fact, in a tone that was, as a matter of fact, will let the best idea rise to the top. And I thought, I'm thinking of his other question, which was, what was the hardest thing to do as a SEAL? And he said, I retired. And I think leaving such a structure, I can grasp that, the challenge and difficulty in that. I was making the point to someone else recently that, there's no connection that I have with anyone by blood or who the fuck I hung out with in fucking kindergarten, or grew up with in the fucking block, or smoked weed with, or is my civilian buddy. That compares to, I don't know if it'll cheapen it, that relationship, that bond, that brotherhood, connection of people that either know themselves or on the path of knowing themselves. I'm here looking at this picture of this fucking cuck with some cologne ad in this magazine. These free magazine that I get by mail, and I guess the motherfucker's cool, but I use the magazine as a coaster to absorb the humidity from my cold drinks, and then just throw the motherfucker away. But obviously the magazine is selling enough for it to remain in business. And yeah, I wouldn't dig it if even Jocko Willick was to do a stupid duck face. It'd be like, ooh, check it out. Ooh, me, look at this cologne. Because I keep up with his work, follow his stuff because of his character, man. Who he is. And I wanted to call this video something else, something like listening to the Jocko podcast reminds me of how much I lack what I could have grown up with, what I didn't grow up around with. Seeing the flaws, seeing my strengths, the journey, and I couldn't pick one, and I think just how the Jocko podcast reveals the human character is something more general. Maybe I'll think of a better title, but you know how much I gotta go with this other thinking about this other video that I was gonna make right now called what is it tell me more about your butthole. Oh man, you're nasty. No. I'll get to it in the next episode. Being politically correct, but having some bitch taco mentioned her the fuck that she gets constipated. And no, I'm not fucking her. And she's just a cashier at a grocery store that I visit, that I shop at. So I have to keep it a little PG, politically correct. But on that tone, you know, in the Marine Corps, we discussed, we communicated. We use words in there, tones in there, jokes in there that are not as common, especially not just in the civilian world, but especially California, especially Los Angeles. And somewhere along the line, someone has said, or as the individual, as a group, as a tribe, as a neighborhood, as a society, as a community, as a name brand, as a company, as some sort of entity, that you don't talk like that, you don't say that. Yes, you may think that, you may believe that, you may feel that, but that's not what all of us want to express as true. But when Tony is speaking in this podcast, it's just a motherfucker getting after it. And again, I think of this fucking wimp from where this girl works at. Said, customer service is hell. Customer service is hell. You know, it's someone who survived the concentration, one of Hitler's luxurious concentration camps. Said, you know what, this is hell. This or that is hell. I would think, yeah, you know what, that probably is true, because that person knows I would think, has a pretty good, clear definition of what hell is. But for some fucking piece of shit punk to say, oh my goodness, working 9 to 5 or 8 to 3, whatever fucking shift, and wearing sneakers, getting a lunch break, getting, I don't know what the law is, a 15-minute break every 2 hours, with AC that's very close to being freezer status, is hell. And you're just ringing up things that at the heaviest is what, a gallon of water, or many gallons of water, a case of gallons of water, or something, or some shit like that. Yeah, I think your definition of hell should be checked, man. And I will keep on sharing this perspective. Keep on being me. Using shits like cunt, butthole, nigger, faggot, cockeyed Jew, big nose gypsy, faggot ass wetback, piece of shit, nigger Obama. I know that when I say that or those sort of things, some customers gonna say, "Oh my goodness, I can't support a person like that. That's hate speech." All right. But yeah, man, how many people can actually say that they could miss the seals being cold and wet, damp, death nearby? When people complain about traffic, when people complain that all they got was vanilla at the store, not French vanilla. Could you believe that? But yeah, I recommend that that YouTube channel, man, Jocko Podcast. Even though it's not you're watching on YouTube, so it's not a podcast. Get after it, motherfuckers. Trump 2020. Jocko 2024.